Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Friday the 14th of August. I'm going to use the Hermetic Tarot for this reading. Let's have a look at the cards. These are super complicated and full of symbols, which is why I love them. I love looking at symbols and seeing what they mean. The way I read cards and astrology and runes and ribbons and whatever is I just look at the symbol and I kind of see what the meaning is. So for a red light, it's stop. And while you're looking at it, I kind of get certain messages and feelings while I'm looking at that red light. And that's what I enjoy about my readings, that process of getting information while you're looking at something else that gives you a message. Yeah, so anyway, the way I've always, I don't know why I've got into that now, but the way I always said is that I use these divination systems and they open a doorway into my intuition. And that's all that means, that I read the symbol. So a crazy little gremlin man on a chariot. What does that mean? So then I get the color green and I get a certain feeling of nature when I look at that. So there we go. So we do have the King of Pentacles, the Prince of the Chariot of Earth. All very grand. I love that too. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles, Lord of Success Unfulfilled. It's kind of like JK, Lord of Success, JK, Unfulfilled. And then we've got the Two of Swords, the Lord of Peace Restored. Okay, so it gives you a different take on these cards. Got a court card, two minor arcana cards, Seven of Pentacles, and then the Two of Swords. Earth, air, and more earth. Okay, so the King of Pentacles, we've got Taurus there, the bull. It's the time of year, so we've got May in the Northern Hemisphere. We've got all the flowers that come with May. So we've got spring has sprung, and things are warming up in life and the flowers are out and life is just becoming more pleasant in an earthy physical way and you have more control over it. Here we've got this scepter indicating like a religion, the high priest, someone who's in a position of power. Anyway, he's got a crystal ball here so he can kind of tune into wherever he wants to be and see what's really going on. So he can hop on his little chariot and he can change whatever's happening. So he's controlling, but controlling in the sense that he is there to build and to rectify wrongs. And he's the boss of that. So we've got Aries, fire, the ram. We've got Taurus, the bull, earth. And then we've got these two triangles. We've got a triangle pointing up, a triangle pointing down, and then the same thing but with a line through, like here. So a triangle pointing up with a line through, triangle pointing down with a line through. They represent air, earth, water and fire. I can't remember which triangle does which, but we've got earth here. So we've definitely got earth, and the thing that opposes earth usually is water. It's the axis of doing things in a practical sense versus a spiritual. So that's the opposing force here, and that's what energizes this chariot. His will, his power, and his self-belief that he can use his energy to change what's going on, and that he sees where his help is needed. So you have that ability today. You know where to apply yourself, how to apply yourself, where to be. You have this natural sense of the earth and what's expected of you, where you should show up, what store you should go to, which application you should write. There's this kind of magic in the air that if there's something faulty in your life that's not working, where you live, the way you feel in your body, your working situation, that the Prince of the Chariot of Earth here comes galloping in the sense that you see the opportunities to fix something, to make it better, to make it serve you, and you really have the energy and drive to do all of that. The Seven of Pentacles is a fruit that's not been plucked yet. Success that's unfulfilled. You know it's coming, but you can't quite get the grapes off the vine just yet. Saturn, structure, security, more Taurus, the earth. So what you can rely on is that there are certain things in your life that will require ripening, fixing, sorting out so that they become better. And then we get to the Lord of Peace restored, the Two of Swords, Libra, a bridge. We're making our physical life here on planet Earth better by sorting out our own stuff so that we're not constantly lost in it, and so that we can have better, loving relationships. Taurus and Libra are both ruled by Venus in astrology, the planet of love, beauty, creativity. So all of that Venusian energy you can use to really sort out your physical circumstances. So if you imagine a problem today that has been thorny to deal with, it's been really a prickly situation, if there's a lot of stress or a feeling of tension between you and other people, a sense of this is an insurmountable obstacle, I don't have the power and the strength to do it, it's just too much, it's too complicated, anything that feels like that, try again, approach it again. You have more energy and more knowledge than you have had in the past, and you have the gift to really alter everything that you touch and to make it better. So anything that just has eluded you up until now and just seems beyond comprehension, revisit. It's really likely that you'll see things clearly and that you'll make a success of them. And the symbols we've got in here is just Saturn and Taurus, then this hand holding these thorny flowers here. And that kind of is reminiscent of an ace card, a gift from the universe, because usually it's a disembodied hand presenting something to you. And this is like an overgrown ace of wand. It's like really wanting to do things in life, but they become so complicated that it's no longer a wand, but all these separate plants going in different directions and blocking things. I don't know what this is supposed to be, earth that it's resting on, or it's trying to plant all these things in. It's just something that's gone awry. It's gone in too many different directions, and you feel like the core power has been lost. Anything that feels like that, today, you're able to fix, and you're able to bring things back into one ace of wands, one fiery, wonderful direction that you want to take things in, thereby fulfilling success. And that frees you up to come to terms with yourself, your circumstances, and it opens you up. So we've got this flower in the middle, one love, unity, these two swords, two separate entities, intersecting, swords kind of crossing each other. And it means that they're in harmony together. The only thing that would pull them apart is fear. You've got nothing to be afraid of because you've taken care of everything that would cause you worry. And therefore, you're able to maintain the focus on your relationship, not being pulled apart by fear, not letting distractions make this difficult to understand, confusing, stressful. If you keep your focus on the one thing you care about, all the complicated circumstances outside of it will fall away, will become much clearer, and then you can be up here and continually connect with yourself, the universe, and other people. That's why I love this deck, because it's just got so much info in each of the cards. It's the best. I'm sure there are loads of symbols I've missed everywhere. I mean the Hebrew, obviously, because I don't read Hebrew. Number-wise, we've got the King of Pentacles. That's a core card, so that's 1. 1 and 7 is 8. 8 and 2 is 10. 10 reduces to 1 in numerology, and 1 is the Magician in the tarot. So 1 in numerology is being the boss, being number 1, being the emperor, being in charge, being the person who gets things done. And here we go, the Magician in the tarot. So we've got the triangle pointing down now, you see, so it's probably air pointing downwards. That's this. Okay, so rather than get hung up on these little triangles again, I mean, that's all they represent, the elements. So whether it's not supposed to be that complicated. They just don't show up very often. I mean, I'm sure if you read any astrology book or tarot book, they'll be in there somewhere, but in your everyday reading of them, no. Don't see them. Anyway, 6-pointed star. So a combination of a triangle pointing down and a triangle pointing up, creating a 6-sided star, which is a Star of David. And that's perfect balance between the spiritual and the physical. And that's what the magician does. He connects with the spiritual, Mercury, thoughts, ideas, Mercury here with the caduceus, healing, and he makes it happen on planet Earth. That's why it's magic, because it has a physical outcome. And that's what you're able to do today. You're able to take everything in your life and fine-tune it so that you can have relationships. And you're the magician because you're the one who's going to be doing this magic work, no one else. So get on board with this cute little gremlin King of Pentacles. I love him. He looks fun. He looks like he doesn't follow all the rules. He looks like he controls whatever it is he wants to control. And he has a good time with it. Finally, the Princess of Cups has fallen out, and she doesn't know what to do with her feelings. She's in reverse, so your feelings aren't standing in the way of you taking control back so that you can keep it up here, you can keep it elevated and have relationships. Tumultuous nightmares and emotions that are free floating and come in out of the blue, those aren't going to be the big problem of today. So don't worry about that. Use your power as the magician to make things happen. Have an amazing day. If you'd like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the book your readings button to book your reading with me. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up by hitting the like button. Click on subscribe to join this channel and share the video online if you enjoy it. Have an amazing day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.